The blossoms on the trees stir up the honeybees. Spring makes my fever rise.
It's a rite of passage for all Washingtonians, Marylanders, Virginians, and millions of people who come from all around the world this week in Washington, D.C. They're all coming here to do really the same thing, and that is to sit in awful traffic downtown by the mall to glimpse the cherry blossom.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm a little cynical about this. I had a rough time down there trying to find a parking space, but that's a good thing for Diana Mayhew. She's the president of the National Cherry Blossom Festival, and when there's tough parking, that means you're doing your job. You're getting people down there. This is a great thing. So far, pretty good attendance. Yes, Diana?
Absolutely, and all I have to say is take Metro. You don't have to hassle with the traffic.
It's true, and that's exactly what I'll be doing with my kids, probably today or tomorrow. So it looks like you guys predicted it pretty well this time. I went down there yesterday. I went down Monday, and we just saw the buds. Went down yesterday, and there are the blossoms. Is today the big day, or tomorrow, do you think, for the peak day?
Well, first of all, it's more than just one day, and that's, I think, the message we need to give to everyone so people aren't all coming on one day. They are starting to bloom now. They're not even in peak yet, but they're beautiful, as you know. So peak is 70% of all the blossoms, so we're going to enjoy these for a good week. They're out. They're supposed to be a beautiful weekend, so I think you'll have more of a chance to come this weekend. But I do really recommend people taking your time and enjoying it. Take Metro. Those listeners that do have to drive, a tip would be go to our website. We have a new partner with Parked In. You can actually get parking reservations in advance.
Ooh.
Well, that's good to know.
So if you don't get those parking reservations, then I would suggest really try not to drive. But we are doing everything that we can to alleviate the congestion so people can enjoy it. And stress coming at different times of the day, early in the morning. There's lots of people down early in the morning and staying all day.
Okay.
There's music down there from 12 to 6. Guest services provides concessions and merchandise. So it's a real festive atmosphere down there.
Well, Diana, I'm one of those like Larry. I love running down there. I normally park by the water and do a run from the Lincoln to the Washington and back to the Jefferson Memorial. Just a beautiful time to do that, obviously. But my challenge was the other day I showed up there and one of the roads where I normally park was shut down. So do you guys post the road directions? Because that was very frustrating as a local wanting to just go down and enjoy this sort of thing.
Oh, absolutely, and maybe that's something that we didn't know about. But if there are roads closed, like this coming weekend is a fabulous weekend. We really welcome people to come down. The National Cherry Blossom Festival Parade, presented by Events DC, will happen on Constitution Avenue. There will be road closures. You can go to our website about that. Following the parade is the Japan America's Sakura Matsuri Japanese Street Festival. So it will be that part of town will be hard to navigate with a car. Again, then head on down to the tidal basin. We have on Sunday. It doesn't stop. We have the Anacostia River Festival.
Oh yeah,
that happens starting at noon. It's a new big community event. So there are plenty of things to do. And then the blossoms will still be blooming and through next week. I don't know how long next week, but definitely into the beginning of the week.
But the parade is Saturday at 10 a.m., and then the Japanese Street Festival is Saturday afternoon. Tell me about the Anacostia River Festival. This is the first year that's happening, and I've been reading about this. Where is it going to be, and what do you have on tap?
Well, in Anacostia Park, we've actually partnered. This is really an 11th Street Bridge project with the National Park Service. And they are beginning at noon in Anacostia Park. We're actually early in the morning going to do the festival will be working on hosting some tree plantings in Anacostia Park. We've planted lots and lots of trees over there over the years, so you can enjoy the trees there as well. And they're really focusing on the river, the cleanup of the river, the energy and recreation of the river. There'll be boats. Demonstrations.
Just in the last 2 years, it's like night and day down there. It really is something. I took my kids late last summer down, and I was shocked because, when you first moved to D.C., you hear about some neighborhoods and others, and it was fantastic down there.
Well, the festival we had a 3-year project to actually plant 200 trees in Oxen Run Park, which is not too far from there. So 200 cherry trees. It's the largest grove of cherry blossom trees other than the tidal basin down there. So and that's the whole purpose of the National Cherry Blossom Festival. It's really to take the festival beyond the tidal basin, beyond the blooms, so people can enjoy it for 4 entire weeks, no matter when the blossoms are blooming.
Well, I don't mean to put a rain on the parade, so to speak, but is there any concerns regarding?
Don't say that.
No. Well, my concern always is, as a local, is the security. So, are you guys working with the park police? How are you guys going about making sure that everything's going to be safe and everybody's secure as they go down and enjoy all these great activities?
Absolutely. That the district really, they work with the Capitol Police, the district police, the park police. Everybody works very closely together, Homeland Security, to have a plan.
Excellent.
Let me also ask you, listen, whenever there's a street festival, my primary concern is the food. So what are some of the highlights this year with the eating options down there, especially with the Japanese Street Festival?
Well, they do showcase lots of different types of Japanese food and special beverages and things like that. So come on down and see and enjoy it, and you'll get a taste of Japan as well as the culture and the music. There's music coming, groups coming in from Japan, and the parade that happens. And you can actually even get a little taste of that down at the tidal basin with guest services providing some special Japanese taste.
You know what my dream is someday is I want to be that guy who does the play-by-play on the Cherry Blossom Parade.
Oh, yeah.
It's always been ever since a kid growing up watching the Rose Parade. I want to be the guy. Oh, Tony, and here comes the group from Alexandria High School to do the marching band.
Do they have the Godzilla float as part of the Japanese parade?
I don't think they do. You don't
I mean,
have
just
a
come on. I
Godzilla
mean,
thing,
what's Japanese without Godzilla?
I don't think they want to focus on their
look,
monsters.
We actually have Doraemon coming. That is a major Japanese character.
Well, there you go.
Very, very popular character coming. So we have a giant Doraemon balloon. So that's going to be the first time ever.
And will there be Pokemon involved at all? Because my kids are on board if there is Pokemon.
No, not yet, but we'll work on that for next year.
All right, Diana Mayhew. You're a busy woman, and this is a busy time, and now we're just getting silly. But I do appreciate you getting here. This is one of the great treasures of Washington, D.C., and this is the big weekend, and we're so glad that you could be with us. Have a great time.
Well, thank you. We just encourage everybody to go to the website, nationalcherryblossomfestival.org, for all of the information, how to get there, download the app and all that. Get some absolutely fabulous merchandise.
Thank you so much, Diana. And
Thank
also,
you.
Last year I took my little guys, and they also do I'm sure they're going to do it this year. The Park Service has sort of like a treasure hunt for the kids.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like a scavenger hunt thing where you can get a little booklet from the Park Service, and there's certain things that you're supposed to find and fill in the book and things like that. That's always fun too. It really is a cool thing. I didn't see the paddle boats when I was down there. I wonder if they're going to be out.
I was by there
weekend.
yesterday. I didn't see them down there.
Yeah, maybe this weekend as it's going to be a little warmer.